do you guys want to talk about? Talk about Rutgers or?
How about Fenway off the top?
Oh my God, is that awesome? That was probably the highlight of the press conference for me. Finally being able to talk about the Fenway deal. You guys were all kind of talking about my contract last year. The reason why that wasn't signed was the Fenway deal. It was being negotiated, and they're hard negotiators in Boston. So when we were finally able to get my family Green Monster seats, I was able to sign the contract.
Al wants to sit in those. Did you, though, I mean, did you start the idea, or were they already working on that and you jumped in and said, hey, I love this?
Well, when the Shamrock Series was in effect before I got here, what was presented to me was the idea of playing at different venues. And certainly that was one that I had brought to the table. It was finding the partner there, and certainly Boston College made sense. There were some scheduling issues and the ACC and when it would hit on our schedule, so that was really the issue. But I certainly was in favor of trying to get it into Fenway Park as being one of those venues.
What are your thoughts on the schedules themselves and the degree of difficulty?
Well, there's no question it's a challenging schedule, but I knew coming in that we were going to have a challenging schedule, especially as an independent. You know, we can't be left with questions about our schedule as an independent. I mean, we're going to have to play a notch above a conference, you know, scheduling team. So, you know, again, it's a challenging schedule, but I think it's certainly going to be one where it's going to help us if you look at, you know, the strength of schedule index. If they truly are going to pay attention to that, I think it helps us in the long run.
You mentioned earlier this year you wanted to avoid playing option teams back-to-back. Obviously it's tough to project all the way out to 2016, but Army and Navy back-to-back, is that a concern you raised with Jack at all, and was there anything?
We couldn't avoid it. We tried. I mean, you know, again, a lot of these things are trade-offs that you're trading off one to get to the other, and as we spent more time looking at it, it was the lesser of two evils, if you will, and felt like I was okay with going in that direction over. There was another scenario that I wasn't. There was no way we were going to go another direction, and it had to do with playing an opponent earlier that I didn't feel like we'd be in a good position that way.